Hey there, fellow finance enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into a topic that's both crucial and often overlooked: building an emergency fund. Now, I know what you might be thinking: another finance video? But trust me, this isn't just about saving for a rainy day, it's about ensuring that a single storm doesn't turn into a financial catastrophe. So, let's get started. First things first, why is an emergency fund so important? Well, in my opinion, it's the financial equivalent of a safety net. You see, life can throw some curveballs your way, and whether it's a medical emergency or a sudden job loss, having a financial cushion can make all the difference. Personally, I think it's crazy how a single event can turn your world upside down, and having an emergency fund is like having a financial superhero by your side. Now, let's talk numbers. According to our expert, Nitin Kaushik, a chartered accountant and financial advisor, the current financial landscape is a bit different from what it used to be. He points out that inflation, a volatile job market, and high-interest debt have made having 6 months' worth of salary in savings the new gold standard. But wait, it gets even more interesting. If you have a family or aging parents, that number jumps to a whole year's salary. Now, that's what I call a serious financial commitment. So, how much should you aim for? Well, Kaushik suggests starting with the essentials. Think groceries, insurance, rent, and utilities. Then, calculate your 6-month and 1-year financial buffer. For instance, if your monthly expenses are 40,000 Indian rupees, your emergency fund should be around 2.4 Indian rupees lakh for 6 months. For freelancers or those in high-risk sectors, that number goes up to 4.8 Indian rupees lakh just to stay level. Now, here's the interesting part. Kaushik recommends a 2-stage approach. In Phase 1, cut every non-essential for 60 days to save 1 month's expenses. This mini-fund is like a financial firewall, preventing you from reaching for credit when the unexpected happens. For Phase 2, automate the rest of your savings through recurring deposits or liquid fund systematic investment plans. Think of it as an EMI you owe to your future self. But here's the catch: don't let your money sit idle. Kaushik warns that a standard savings account at 3% is a guaranteed loss against inflation. So, consider using sweep-in fixed deposits for the first 1 Indian rupee lakh, offering 6 to 7% returns with instant liquidity. For the rest, liquid mutual funds provide T+1 redemption and slightly better post-tax efficiency. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. According to Kaushik, 76% of salaried Indians without an emergency fund end up in a high-interest debt trap during a crisis. So, this fund isn't just about growing wealth, it's about ensuring that a bad month doesn't turn into a bad decade. It's like having a financial insurance policy, but without the premium. In my opinion, building an emergency fund is like preparing for a marathon. You need to pace yourself, and that means starting early and being consistent. It's not just about having the money, it's about having the mindset. So, are you ready to take control of your financial future? Let's do this.